Yes, so the music is back. Yes, the music is back. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another exciting episode of Race to Eight, America's favorite live online social media game show. I just made that up, but I think it's true. I think America loves Race to Eight. Of course, it's your boy Meech here, your host for tonight's episode, and subsequently every episode. But we're very excited to have two teams competing tonight for an opportunity at glory and possibly surprises. I don't know. We haven't given anything away yet, so it's great for me and it's great for the maestro. But I mean, we want somebody to win, and tonight might be the night. We got two teams here competing. Our first team to my left is two familiar faces. We've had these guys on Race to Eight before. We got Shane and Claire. Thank you guys so much for joining us. And then to my right, we have special guests. These gentlemen host a podcast known as Good Game Guys, and they have been so kind and gracious enough to join us for tonight's edition of Race to Eight. We have Shane, another Shane, and Devon from the Good Game Guys podcast. What's up, fellas? How you doing tonight?
Hey,
good. How are you?
Thanks for having us on.
Oh, man, we really appreciate you guys joining us. So it's going to be fun. Race to Eight is a very exciting game. We'll play 2 rounds tonight, as we do every night, every week. And each round you will accumulate points. The winner after the 2 rounds will win the game, and they will have the opportunity to race to 8. Of course, for those that are watching live, we are live on Facebook. For those that are watching live, you can go to racetoo8.com. We actually have a running pot that you can contribute to at racetoo8.com. If our winning team wins the Race to 8 round tonight, you too win if you are the largest tipper. So again, that's racetoo8.com. So check it out and be eligible to win some prizes. All right, so are you guys ready for round 1? I think we lost Claire. I was just looking there. I think she she might have disappeared. Shane,
she's in the witness protection.
Did she fall down the toilet? She's in the back.
Oh, okay. So is she still on the screen? We just can't see her.
No, she's relocating.
Okay, gotcha. All right. Well, we'll get ready to start round 1 here. I'll explain the rules for the first game. In our first round tonight, we're going to play a game called Higher or Lower. Pretty simple game, pretty easy. I'm going to give some type of numerical statistic or stat about something, and you guys have to let me know if it is indeed higher or lower. Each correct answer will receive 2 points. We'll alternate teams. We'll go so people won't just be sitting around waiting. We'll alternate teams. So we're going to start with our guests tonight. We'll start with Shane and Devon. They'll get an opportunity to go first, and then we'll rotate team for team each question. Here's the interesting caveat. Each team does have 1 opportunity to steal, but in order to get points for your steal, you actually have to give the exact number or the exact figure in the answer. So far, we've only had 1 person do that. It was a stat, and Shane participated in that game, and he's shaking his head because he couldn't believe it. It was a stat regarding career receiving yards.
Jerry Rice.
And the guy knew the exact number of receiving yards Jerry Rice had, which was very, very impressive.
That's a fan.
So that's your opportunity to steal. You get one in this round, 1 opportunity. You don't have to use it. Obviously, if you don't know the number or the exact figure, you probably don't want to use it, because if you attempt to steal and you're wrong, you lose 2 points. So you want to be wise in your decision to steal or not to steal. All right. So let's go ahead and get started. The first question again will be for Shane and Devon. And here we go. The number is 9. The amount of times the DNA in an average person's body can stretch from the sun to Pluto and back. 9. The amount of times the DNA in the average person's body can stretch from the sun to Pluto and back. Is that number higher or lower than 9?
Wow.
And you guys can't
I might as well let Devon
amongst
handle the
each other.
first one since it's an underhander. It's a nice easy one. I don't want to take away the glory. So
No.
what do you think?
No, take away the glory, please. Please take it away. If you know, please. I have no idea.
Well, I studied the distance for DNA, so I clearly, but I want you to have a go.
Okay.
In that case, it's like forget you, teammate. This dude
Right.
studied it.
Oh geez.
How about you throw out the first guess, and I'll nod if I think if I'm on your side.
Okay. Do you think it's lower?
Honestly, I don't know. I didn't plan for an answer.
All right, I'm going higher. I'm going higher. I'm
9 seems like a small number. Let's go higher.
Yeah, higher.
I'm with you.
Higher.
We'll
All
do
right,
it.
final
We
answer.
win or lose
You guys
together.
deal with that?
Yes.
All right.
That's it.
All right, Darius, they say that the amount of times the DNA in the average person's body can stretch from the sun to Pluto and back is higher than 9. Are they correct? Are
Nice.
indeed
Yeah,
correct.
I told you. Good thing you listened to me.
For
Do
real.
you guys want to take a stab at the actual number?
Pass.
Pass.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Well, no, this isn't this like.
I mean, it doesn't affect you. It doesn't
Yeah,
affect
you
your
just
score.
affect you
I would say
anyway.
12.
You guys got it right. So I just wanted
It was
to know if you had
like-
had a guess.
Probably like
I think it's 12.
I was gonna say 12.
Yeah, it's 14.
Okay. Well, you guys are all pretty close. The actual number is 17.
Wow.
17
That's
17 times. So 2 points for Shane and Devon. They are on the board. And now we'll go to the other Shane and Claire. And here we go. Your number is 13. The number is 13. The most NBA teams one person has played for. 13. The most NBA teams one person has played for. Is it higher or lower than 13? And of course, they focus the camera on Shane because Claire loves sports questions, guys. We just want to put that out there. She's been on the show a few times. She knocks the sports questions out of the park every time.
As opposed to me, who watches sports, but I don't watch them that close to know these stats. Oh my God.
You got this.
Some
It's all
encouragement.
on you. It's all on you.
13.
Oh,
I mean, there are what, 30 teams in the NBA.
Correct. 30 or 32?
I think there's 30.
I think it's
Okay.
30. 32 is football.
sounds right.
Yeah.
32 is football. Yes, thank you. Yeah.
And I know there have been some guys who, they've been traded like 4 times in the off season.
Oh, that's true. I didn't even think about that.
Oh my God. I'm thinking when you say played, do you mean that they actually stepped on the court for that team? Because I need to know.
I would
That's a serious
assume that it
distinction.
means at least they put the uniform on, or maybe they got traded to that team, and that counts as a trade. Darius, do you want to provide any clarity? The man behind the curtain there.
It doesn't have to be actual minutes.
Okay, so not.
So they were
actually
associated with that team for even a cup of coffee. Okay,
Right.
I'm gonna. Oh my God. I'm thinking it's higher.
Okay.
Sure.
Final answer.
Any inkling, Claire?
I can't help you on this one.
Claire's like, I have no contribution
I don't know.
to this question whatsoever.
I thought you were into basketball.
I watch basketball.
He
I
just
love that.
played
I was just playing
basketball
basketball, but I was never traded while I was playing.
No, there are no trades in pickup ball unless you're really, really bad.
Oh my god, that's a lot. Like to go through almost half the teams in your career. But I'm gonna go with higher. I'm just gonna go with higher. Oh my god.
Final answer, Shane. That's your
Final answer.
Okay.
Sorry.
Shane says that the most NBA teams one person has played for is greater than 13. Darius, is Shane correct?
Sorry.
Man, that's what I would have said too.
Now, Shane and Devon, you guys, if you know the exact number that one person has played for the NBA, the number of teams, you guys can have an opportunity to steal, or you could just, respectfully not and go to your next question.
I'm gonna
I'm growing really attached to the 2 points we have now.
I'm gonna gravitate towards that next question, please.
All right. So the number was lower, obviously. Shane and Claire, the most NBA teams one person has played for was 12.
Wow.
The number was 12, and it was actually 4 players: Chucky Brown, Jimmy Jackson, Troy Massenberg, and Joe Smith, who I know was a Detroit Piston for sure. Was one of those 12 teams. So Joe Smith, Tony Massenberg, Jimmy Jackson, and Chucky Brown played for 12 NBA teams in the course of their career. So no points for Shane and Claire there. Still 2-0 here, and it's back to Shane and Devon for an opportunity to put 2 more points on the board. Here we go. Your number is 27.
Oh gosh.
The number of years since Prince won his last Grammy. 27. The number of years since Prince won his last Grammy. Is that number higher or lower than 27?
I mean,
unless you have a strong opinion on this, I'm inclined to say lower.
Lower, way lower.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so we're in agreement on that?
Yeah, oh yeah. Final answer, lower.
All the way around, we either win or lose together. So, yeah, lower.
All right, so they sound very confident in that answer. They say the number of years since Prince won his last Grammy is lower than 27. Darius, are they correct?
1 second. Stokes.
The suspense.
The suspense is killing us.
It's deafening.
Oh God, now I'm getting nervous.
Just use your mouth and go ding or eh.
No, that's not it.
Oh, that's not the issue?
That's not the issue. 1 second.
Oh, okay.
Maybe one of the babies woke up.
Or either that or this is really a long, suspenseful ding or buzzer. But yeah, while we're waiting here. Okay, so you guys say that the number is lower than 27.
Yeah.
Any idea what song Prince won his last Grammy for? Any guesses?
Ooh.
That's what I was thinking, like extra credit, like what was it for? But honestly, I have no idea. That I wouldn't know. I just feel like the time frame, although 27 years being in 2021 feels weird anyway to even think about exactly when that was. But
very true.
I have no idea.
I'm trying to think of his.
I was thinking probably something after the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
After the Super Bowl,
after he performance,
okay.
Gotcha. That always boosts sales and popularity again and whatnot. So.
I have no idea.
I just feel like I don't necessarily watch the Grammys every single year consistently, but I feel like I remember him winning a Grammy, in my lifetimes. Like that's how I feel confident in the number, but I don't remember what it was for.
I'm just gonna say Kiss because it's my favorite one. So.
All right, so we don't have. I was waiting on Darius to get the buzzer in, so I'll go ahead and reveal, and we'll move on. You guys are correct.
Oh, thank
the
God.
number is actually
Hey,
there.
there it is.
All right, better late than never.
There it is.
Actually, Prince won his last
Really?
Grammy in 2008, so he's 13 years removed.
So that makes sense. It feels familiar, like feels recent.
Yeah, 13 years removed from his last Grammy. I don't know what song it was for.
Yeah, it was Future Baby Mama for a performance. You got
Future
a Grammy for it.
Mama?
Future Baby Mama, 2008.
Wow.
Huh.
That's the actual name. That's the name of the song.
I'm gonna have to listen to that later.
That sounds like a Prince kind of
I
thing.
mean, yeah, but I don't think I've ever. I mean, not that I heard every Prince song, but that's definitely not one of the ones. You know, if he were living, God rest his soul, he would be performing it like a a greatest hit show or something. Future Baby Mama. Yeah.
Add it to the playlist.
Oh, it did
All
win a
right,
Grammy.
Yeah, won a Grammy apparently. So I guess there's that. All right. Well, 2 more points for Shane and Devon. That gives them 4.
All right, come on, Claire.
A little pressure now on Shane and Claire to get on the board here. And let's go ahead to your next question. Your number is 28. 28. Albert Einstein's age when he was awarded the Nobel Peace Prize. Albert Einstein's age when he was awarded the Nobel Peace Prize. 28. Higher or lower? Shane and Claire. Got to get Claire back on. There we go. 28. Was Albert Einstein older or younger than 28 when he won the Nobel Peace Prize?
Come on, Claire. What are you thinking?
Oh,
All we know is he
He
looks
wasn't
old in all the
old.
pictures.
Yeah.
Maybe older. Wait, but can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, we can.
Okay.
You're thinking older? I was thinking older too, but I didn't want to say it until you did.
He got the first one wrong. Now he's feeling insecure. Come on.
Okay, internet's kind of choppy, but yeah, I was thinking maybe older.
Okay, so you want to lock that in as our final?
But what did you say? Because the internet's kind of choppy. So
What are you
I
asking?
was kind of thinking older as well, but
He said
I
he
just-
said he
I
was
wanted-
thinking older as well, Claire.
okay. But people did things young back then too. No, let's say older. Oh, older.
all right, so we're going higher. Final answer.
All right. Was Albert Einstein older than 28 when he won the Nobel Peace Prize? Darius, let us know. Is correct. He was older. I'm like, I've never even seen
Yes.
Albert Einstein look young. I've always the wild, like white gray hair. I mean, I'm sure he, obviously
Yes.
he was
He
younger.
just came
than
into
some-
existence at like 50, won the prize, and then lived out the rest of his life.
Yeah, exactly. So,
Yeah.
Albert Einstein was born in 1897. He won the Nobel Peace Prize in 1921. So he was 47 years old when he won the Nobel Peace Prize. So you guys are correct. He was indeed older, and you guys are on the board. Claire is so relieved. She's like, yes,
Yeah.
yes.
On
All
a
right,
map,
so we
please.
got
All
we got a 4-2 game here. Back to
Let's go.
Shane and Devon here. This is your third question of round 1. You guys each will get 4 questions in this first round. So you guys got this question and then one more after this. Here we go. The number is 4, and the fact or the statement here is the number of Grammys that Whitney Houston won. The number of Grammys that Whitney Houston won, is that number higher or lower than 4?
Listen, Shane, I'm going to level with you. She has the voice of an angel. So if she didn't win more than 4, I don't know. I don't know
what was going on.
Right.
Who's handing those things out? Right.
It's got to be higher. 100%.
It's got to be higher. I don't know, but it's common sense.
I'll put all my money on it higher.
If it's not higher than 4, I would love to have You're right. You got to know who won instead. Like I need a list.
Right.
Let's go. I'm with you. More
higher.
Taylor Swift won it. That's why. So, Kanye's coming up.
Kanye came sashing up. I don't mean it. But all right. So Whitney Houston indeed has the voice of an angel. Have to agree there. Claire's shaking her head. Why are you shaking your head, Claire?
Come on now. 4.
Okay.
Right,
you think it's higher too?
Yeah.
All right.
Of course.
All right.
Who's playing for them? I'm just kidding.
Which means it's probably lower. Let's see. 4 Grammys. Did Whitney Houston win more than 4? Dares. She did.
I'm Tom Brady. I'm paying for the refs, baby. I'm paying for the refs.
Like
Whitney
for real.
Houston actually won 6 Grammys, which I still think is kind of low for Whitney Houston.
Yeah, I was expecting it to be more of a blowout on 4, but
yeah, but she won 6 Grammys, so it was indeed higher. So that's 2 more points for Shane and Devon. So that gives them 6. So we got a 6-2 game currently. Shane and Claire. It is back to you guys, and the number is 8.3. 8. Oh, am I wrong? Oh, yeah, there we go. 8.3. The number of the largest earthquake in U.S. history, and I'm assuming that means number on the Richter scale. 8.3. The number of the largest earthquake in U.S. history. Is it higher or lower than 8.3?
I love that you're asking these science-related questions to a science teacher.
You're a science teacher.
I'm a science teacher.
Come on.
Yeah.
So if you get this wrong, do you lose your teacher's license? I
will gladly give up my teacher's license after this year. Oh my God. Damn, I mean, we got the San Andreas fall down in California. We know California keeps getting earthquakes, but 8.3 is high already. Good Lord.
What are your thoughts, Claire?
I'm gonna let him. He's a science teacher. I think you're right.
No. Let me hear what you thinking first. Like, what popped into your head first?
I'm thinking it might be a little lower. I mean, because that is pretty high, right? The highest is what, like 10 or something like that? The Richter scale, right? So
you're
but I mean,
this is one of those questions where I feel like you see the number and you're like, that's far too high. It's got to be lower, and then you find out, it's like an 8.7. Oh God. Oh my God. That would mean that a whole bunch of people have died. Why couldn't it have been a hurricane question or something? Oh my God.
All right, living in Florida, that would have been too easy for you guys.
So Claire, you're thinking lower. How confident are you in your lower?
Not that confident. I'm confident in you as
I mean, personally, I would be confident in the science teacher too.
I'm just a very good BSer. That's how I continue doing my job. Just like you, I just give my students that motivational stuff. I'm not really teaching; they're teaching themselves.
Do you know?
Do you know where the there, man?
Do you know where this earthquake? Where at? Where was the largest earthquake? Do you know? I mean,
No.
probably not California. Probably.
When you think of the United States and earthquakes, it's generally California that
Right.
gets, because they have that San Andreas fault, and they have so many faults in that area.
Oh wait.
But 8.3, oh my God. You're thinking lower. I do not want to be that one to say higher, and then it turns out that I should listen to my partner. I'm gonna go with lower.
If it's higher, I bet you it's like really close to like 8.3, maybe like 8.7 or something. I mean, because that's high. That's really high. Okay, do you want to go with higher?
I just said I was gonna go with you at lower. We're running out of time. I know there's a time limit.
Okay, no, go ahead. The first thing, just say it. Just say it.
Oh my God! Now she started leaning to high. Okay.
Yeah.
We're gonna go high. Lock it in.
Okay, so they were lower, and then they switched it to higher. Final answer, Darius.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's gonna hurt more if it's lower.
Baby. Let's go.
There you go.
Yes.
Tell me it's 8.7. Tell me it's 8.7.
Yes.
It was actually 9.2.
Wow.
This earthquake took place in 1964. It was in Alaska.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So it was kind of an earthquake tsunami type of deal going on.
Wow,
and it was a 9.2, the Prince William Sound in Alaska. So you guys are correct. Way to change it up there. 2 points for Shane and Claire. Makes the game 6-4. And now we're back to Shane and Devon. You guys can go perfect score here in round one. Many people don't do it, but you guys have an opportunity to do it. Here's your final question of round one. The number is 525 million. 525 million. The number of daily Zoom meeting participants there are in the year 2020. The number of daily Zoom meeting participants in 2020. 525 million. Is that number higher or lower?
All right.
Obviously, we know Zoom was big in 2020 with the pandemic. So, a lot of people, including myself, use Zoom in day-to-day work from home activities. So, interesting question, man. What do you guys think? 525 million.
I don't know where you're at, but as high of a number that is, I think it's higher.
It's got to be, right? You got to take into account how many people are in the world.
If that's participants and you assume each call has probably 3 to 6 people at least on average, and schools use it, workplaces use it,
100%.
Everybody. It's got to be higher. Even though that's a huge number already, it's got to be higher.
It's higher.
Well, if it's not higher, we're going to be wrong.
Right. Right.
I'm not guessing the exact on this one, though. I'm not even.
Yeah.
Higher.
I think it's higher.
All right. So you guys are saying the number is higher.
Yeah.
Now, all right. I guess let me ask this question, Darius. Is this number an average or the total number of people that used it in 2020?
Huh?
Dana asked for no clarifications.
It's daily Zoom. What do you mean? I don't know. I don't understand your question.
Okay. I'm sorry. No, I just wanted to clarify.
Yeah,
so
Dana asked for no clarification. They said higher. Let's just go with higher. Microsoft Teams has a problem with their answer, but let's go with higher.
All right. They said higher.
We did say higher. I'm down for it.
Are they correct? 525 million, the number of daily Zoom meeting participants in 2020.
The perfect score. Oh,
wow. We're that close. We're that
Microsoft
close.
Teams. Correct. Well, yes, there is Microsoft Teams. Yes, there are other but Zoom is, Zoom was kind of it, but the number. Oh, before I
perfection's unrealistic, Devon. We had to keep it.
You guys like an opportunity to scale. Shane and Claire, do you know the number of daily Zoom meeting participants in 2020? I assume this is an average number. That's what I was trying to ask.
I ain't trying to guess this, Claire.
Okay.
Because that means that you have to. It's going to be like. You're going to have to say like 519,362,437. No, and then it'll be like 38. No.
Imagine if that was the answer.
You have to count somebody disconnected.
All right. So the actual average number of daily Zoom meeting participants in 2020 was 300 million.
Wow.
So it was a little bit lower than
we just floated an extra couple 100 million people.
That's 525.
Wow.
525. All right, so no points there, but you guys are still in the lead, 6-4 lead. Shane and Claire, you guys have an opportunity to end round one with a tie. If you get this question correct, your number is 280. 280. The average amount of sheets on a roll of 2-ply toilet paper.
Claire, why did you leave the bathroom?
Like, count them while you go. The average number of sheets on a roll of 2-ply toilet paper. 280. Is that higher or lower? Is it higher or lower? What do you think?
The average.
Average amount of sheets on a roll, 2-ply. Oh,
that means that you're gonna be you have to think about like those knockoff brands that are like cheap as heck and all this other stuff, and then you got those big extra fluffy ones.
Wait,
who does the grocery shopping in your house?
Why do I want to say? I don't know.
Who does the wiping in your house?
What? I didn't hear that.
That's a good question. I'm thinking. I don't know. For some reason, I'm thinking it might be higher. I'm thinking higher. Now, a sheet, when we're talking about the sheet, that does each of those squares. I'm thinking higher. Any thoughts there, Claire?
I'm about to say, what do you think, Claire? It's like radio silence.
I mean, I love bathroom. That's the problem.
Do you have any toilet paper in the garage? Storage?
No.
That would be cheating. You guys can.
Oh, okay.
She was looking around.
Also, we don't have time for you guys to count each sheet of toilet paper. That would make for an incredibly long
I think for some reason I've seen like 500 sheets and stuff like that.
I agree with you. I think it's higher.
Yeah.
All right, final answer?
Yes. Lock it in.
All right, they're locking that in. They say the average number of sheets on a roll of 2-ply toilet paper is higher than 280. Darius, are Shane and Claire correct? That's indeed correct.
Man. Wow.
What happens in a tie?
We go to round two.
It might be 500.
There's a second round. There's a second round.
Okay.
So you guys are correct. The average number of sheets on a roll of 2-ply toilet paper is 284.
Wow.
So you guys just made it over the threshold there. Yep, 284.
Wow.
It is indeed higher. You guys get 2 points. And at the end of round one, we have a tie game. 6 points for Shane and Claire, 6 points for Shane and Devon. So we are going to go to round two, where we are going to play a game called Guess Who. One of my favorites. As we get ready for round two, hope everybody's enjoying it. This is Race to 8. I don't know if that's going to go, Whitney. Yeah.
Who's that?
I don't know who those guys were dancing in that video there. We just keep getting these B-roll clips get better and better. I see you, Darius. I see you. Shout out to the random dudes that Darius has dancing to the song. But so we're gonna play this game called Guess Who. It's a game where you are going to be given random clues about certain people. Most of them, for the most part, they could be anybody. They could be celebrities. They could be, presidents, world leaders. You guys will get up to 8 clues about the person, and you will have you guys have to guess within the 8 clues you are given. I think there is a point tier, Darius. I'm going to have you jump in because I don't remember. But I think there is a point tier based on how many clues it takes you to get the answer correct.
Yep. Can you still hear me?
Yes, we can still hear you.
Yep. All right. So yes, you get your 8 clues there. If you get it within the first 2 clues, you'll get 6 points. If you get it within before the 5th clue, you'll get 4. And if you get it the 6th, 7th, or 8th, you'll be getting 3 points. So it's based on how fast you answer.
So 6, 4, and 3 are the point distributions there.
Do we have to ask for more clues, or will it be if we wait too long, more will come out and we'll get further down the
They
list?
will automatically keep appearing. They're all spaced out at the same amount of time, so you'll see them roll out.
Okay.
Yep. All right. So because we have a tie, usually the team that has the lead in round 1 gets to take over and start first. So since we have a tie and Devon and Shane started round 1, we will allow Shane and Claire to start round 2.
Perfect.
All right. So we are getting ready to play Guess Who, and once the first clue appears, we will get started. Here we go. Clue number 1. Parents are Shahid Abdullah and Louise Annette Tally Dixon. Second clue. They're going kind of fast, Darius.
Wow. I'm thinking John Legend. I don't know. Really,
hold on. Former pianist and choir leader in Terrell's New Hope Baptist Church. That's clue number 2. Any guesses there?
Jamie Foxx?
Oh, yeah.
No, I don't know. It's Terrell's. That's Texas.
Yeah,
right?
let's go Jamie Foxx. Yes, let's go Jamie Foxx.
Jamie Foxx.
All right. So they say Jamie Foxx.
Yeah, I should have gotten the second one.
Are they correct, Darius?
Damn.
Correct. It is indeed
Yep.
Jamie Foxx.
second
Now, 4 clues appeared kind of fast, Darius.
That one was fast.
I read 2. So are we crediting them with getting it within the first 2? Getting it.
He's still going. Give him a minute. He's still going.
I was trying to fast forward it.
There's like, leave me alone while I do this.
Yeah. Oh, he's trying to fast forward. Oh, there we go. There it is indeed.
Oh, he
Jamie
wants us
Foxx.
to see it.
Okay, so how do the points work here?
I'm going to award them 4 points.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Because you feel like they could have possibly read the other clues?
Right.
Yes.
Cool.
Okay. All right. So 4 points there, which gives Shane and Claire, that gives you guys 10. Gives you guys 10 points. And now we're going to go to Shane and Devon.
Oh, boy.
Here are your clues for your first Guess Who.
That thing was fast.
I'm gonna see if I can slow it down.
No. You gotta go with the same speed for them at least. This one. Slow it down after this one.
It's only fair.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's
fair.
fair.
I'm cool with it. That's only fair.
All right. So here we go. Clue number 1. Born in Mount Vernon, New York.
Jeez.
Clue number 2. His mama named him Earl. I'ma call him Earl. Clue number 3. Don't call him Earl when he asks. Call him by this drum machine name. Clue number 4. He loved Boomer and tattooed him on his back. Number 5. Wasn't alive during the Great Depression, but he did live it.
No idea.
Number 6. When the Depression was over, there still was no sunshine.
I have no clue. I have no idea. Mount Vernon, New York.
Despite being a grand champ, he still wants
Oh
to
my
know
God.
where the hood at.
DMX.
Final answer?
Wow.
DMX, yeah. Wow.
DMX. Is it DMX?
Oh, look at the
Famous
last
for his
2
Christmas
clues.
The last 2.
Indeed,
Oh my
DMX.
gosh.
I
That's
thought
right.
Damn.
when his mama called him Earl, I'm gonna call him Earl. I thought maybe you guys.
Claire
might
was
get
like,
it there.
oh, I know.
I have no idea.
So it took you guys 7 clues to get it, but you still get 3 points. So you got
Jeez.
3 points there for getting it correct. That gives you guys 9. So we still got a tight game, 10-9. Oh, and I didn't specify or didn't point out. Darius, do we do steal opportunities for guess who?
Yeah. So if someone says it incorrect, then we give the other team the opportunity to finish out the clue, so they can go all the way up to the last clue, and then say the answer for a steal.
Okay.
So that'll give them a 3-point.
Okay, gotcha.
You know,
So
minimum.
okay, gotcha. And then if they don't get it in 8, because the picture reveals itself, they won't have the other team wouldn't be able to steal.
Man, my
Right.
dad is going to fight me on this one. He is going to fight me. Oh, no.
All right. Shane and Claire, here's your next one here. Got a 10-9 game. You guys are in the lead with an opportunity to get some more points. Here we go. First clue. Grew up in New Orleans in the 1920s. Clue number 2. Their father died in World War I. Clue number 3. Got their start waiting for 2 local diners.
I don't even know.
Clue number 4. Inspired since early childhood to own their own restaurant and become a renowned chef. Go to clue number 5. Was catfished along with her BFF by a self-proclaimed wealthy heir and his valet. Number 6. Helps get her BFF's catfish arrested, but falls in love with her catfish.
Shane.
Who the heck? 1920 and catfish? What?
Clue number 7. She goes on to
This is a
marry
movie. What is it?
her catfish.
I don't know this movie. I know it's from a movie. It has to be. It's not real life.
And the final clue,
no.
she opens her own restaurant and employs her friend in the house band. Do you guys have a guess before the picture reveals itself?
No idea.
It is Princess Tiana from The Princess and the Frog. She grew up in New Orleans. The movie was set in New Orleans in the 1920s.
I never watched the movie.
Her father died in World War I. She was a waitress. If you guys seen the movie, she was a waitress. She always wanted to own her own restaurant. She was catfished by Prince Naveen. Literally, my daughters were just watching this movie today. Literally.
I have never seen this movie.
I've never watched
This
it.
movie was playing in the car.
Well, thanks a lot, Claire.
catfish.
I don't pay attention to that. I'm driving.
The catfish dude the fake prince goes.
Man.
Well, he's not really a fake prince. He's actually really a prince. But he goes to jail. She ends up marrying him, falling in love, and she opens her restaurant and employs her friend that she employs is actually a crocodile. So there you go, a jazz playing crocodile. Go figure. So there you go. I've watched Princess and the Frog way too many times, clearly. So there you go. So you guys did not get it in the allotted clues, so you don't get any points there. So this gives Shane and Devon an opportunity
they didn't get to steal either.
Correct. So. They don't get to steal. Yeah. So
I don't think we could have anyway.
No way.
It gives an opportunity though to retake the lead here. So here we go. Here is your second Guess Who.
Okay.
Catfish. I'm thinking catfish.
Claire didn't like that one.
When he said restaurant,
born February 20th, 1988. That is the first clue. It's kind of blurry there, Darius. I don't know if you know that. Clue number 2, I can read them though, if need be. Sold clothes as a child, a trade continued still today. Sold clothes as a child, a trade continued still today. Clue number 3. Was a pageant winner and Army cadet in high school. All right, clue number 4. Is a high school dropout, but still a millionaire. All right, no guesses yet. Clue number 5. Their real name means sweet basil in Arabic. All right, clue number 6. Gillette insured their legs for $1 million. There's clue number 7. Is known for Good Girl Gone Bad.
I have no idea.
And what'd you say?
I have no idea.
Okay. And the final clue is the ambassador for culture and youth. Is an ambassador for culture and youth.
I'm gonna be so upset when I see this picture.
Ooh, yeah, I feel like I am too. Like the Gillette thing, I feel like I should know.
It is Rihanna.
Oh my God.
Good Girl Gone Bad? Good Girl Gone
Bad. That was an album. That was the title of whatever album. I didn't know her legs were insured for $1 million. I mean,
that's crazy.
I know Shane, Shane, DJ Pop-Tart Shane. This is one of your favorites, Rihanna, of course. I do remember that.
That's two musical artists, man.
Once the Gillette part came up, I was leaning there, and then I saw the Good Girl Gone Bad.
And then you knew it. Okay.
Yep.
All right. So no points awarded there. It was indeed Rihanna. Man. So it is back to Shane and Claire with an opportunity to grow their lead. Here's your third Guess Who set of clues. All right. Clue number 1, born in New York City. Clue number 2, broke into the business at the age of 21 playing Smitty. Clue number 3, won a Grammy in 1984. Darius, I'm going to stop because it looks like a couple of the I'm going to reread the first 2 clues because it looks like a couple of the clues are for someone else. So I'm going to read. So those first 2 clues I'm going to reread. I'm going to start over because those first 2 clues are actually for another question.
You're right.
So the first clue is actually born in Brooklyn, New York. Okay, that's clue number 1. Born in Brooklyn, New York. Clue number 2, their father was murdered when he was 8. Okay, so you guys didn't get in the first two clues. I was just trying to give you opportunities.
Mhm.
Now, clue number 3 is accurate. Won a Grammy in 1984.
Okay.
Let's double check these all the way through for me.
Okay, so now we're on clue number 4. Okay, replace Sylvester Stallone in the lead of his first action comedy. Replace Stallone in the lead of his first action comedy.
You watch a bunch of movies, Claire.
I don't watch movies.
Oh yeah, you watch TV shows.
Clue number 5.
Yes.
A huge Star Trek fan and was almost cast in Star Trek 6, The Voyage Home.
Grammy in 1984, and is it Will Smith?
Grammy.
Clue number 6. I'm going to I'm sorry, clue number 5. I'm gonna read clue number 5. Has played everything from a dragon to an astronaut, but won a Golden Globe as a singer.
Michael B. Jordan? Who is it?
No.
Number 6 is
No.
Star Trek
Okay.
stat. Clue number 7. Influenced by Red Fox, and
He
even
knows.
paid
Oh my
for
God,
his
he knows.
funeral.
He's jumping up and down.
Influenced by Red Fox and even paid for his funeral.
Red Fox.
All right. Next
Oh
clue.
my God.
Final clue. Is the SNL member to host while he was still a cast member. The first SNL member to host while he was still a cast
Eddie Murphy?
member. They say it's Eddie Murphy. Are you that final?
Final.
Go ahead.
Show us the picture.
Dang it, man. I knew it.
It is indeed.
I knew it.
Eddie Murphy. The clues are a little janky.
Wow.
Sorry
I
about that.
knew it.
It was indeed Eddie Murphy.
Awesome.
That SNL one probably was the one that kind of sealed the deal. That was the other stuff I didn't. I knew the Red Fox thing.
The Red Fox. It was the Red Fox.
It was the clue before that one that I had it. I was in.
He was jumping up and down. I'm like, I gotta get this.
Was it the Golden Globe where he won the Golden Globe as a singer? Was that it?
Yeah, as an actor, but he's also a singer. Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy thing is, I thought Eddie with the Grammy from 1984 because is it Party All the Time or something like that?
Mm-hmm.
No, he got a Grammy for his comedy album.
I gotta forget Grammy's not just singing. Okay,
but he did make music too. So all right, so 3 points, guys. Shane and Claire, you guys got 3 points. That gives you 13. Now we're going back to Shane and Devon. This is your third set of guess who clues. Here we go.
This is the one.
That first clue is not accurate. All right, clue number 1. Grew up with their father in the Middle East. This has got a little blur there, Darius. Grew up with their father in the Middle East. Clue number 2. I'll just read it in case you guys can't see it. Was scheduled to be in an arranged marriage at the age of 16. Was scheduled to be in an arranged marriage at the age of 16. Clue number 3. Ran away from home to avoid a strict life. Clue number 4. Was caught shoplifting as a teen, almost thrown in jail. Jay's throwing his hands up. You must know. Clue number 5. Met the love of her life on a blind date.
If you think you know, just say it.
I feel like this is Jasmine.
Clue number 6 was kidnapped as a youth.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Princess Jasmine.
Princess Jasmine from Aladdin.
Princess Jasmine from Aladdin.
All right.
Yeah. Good
So
stuff.
they said their answer as the 5th clue showed up. So they're saying Princess Jasmine, Darius. Are they correct?
Oh, good job.
Indeed, they're
Way to go,
correct.
baby. Way to go.
It was Princess Jasmine. And you guys got it within the first 5 clues, so you get 4 points, which means that you guys tied
Oh
the
my
game.
gosh. Oh my
So
god.
we're tied at 13. Each of you have 1 set of clues left. So this game is coming down to the wire, literally. All right,
Oh
Shane,
my
Claire, this is
gosh.
your last
The
one.
pressure.
I know I said this is it, but actually this is it.
So it's not
no
only
pressure at all. But
not
here
only
you go.
who gets it right, but who gets it right faster.
Fast,
The
right?
fastest.
That's it. Right. Who gets it right the fastest may be the determining factor in who wins the game tonight. So here we go. It's a good game. All right,
Woo!
Shane. Here we go. Clue number 1. Born in St. Matthews, South Carolina. Let's try to slow those down a bit if we can, dears. Clue number 2. Graduated from
What's the
Juilliard
Panther's
School
name?
in
The guy who played
1993.
Who?
The guy who played, is it the guy who played the Black Panther? What's his name? Okay, keep going.
Clue number 3.
I forgot.
Made
Not Chadwick.
their Broadway debut in 7
Okay.
Guitars.
No, never mind.
Clue number 4.
St. Matthews. Born in St. Matthews.
Named one of Time's most influential people in 2012.
Oh my
I
god.
have no idea.
Clue number 5. The first Black actor to achieve the triple crown of acting, meaning they won an Oscar, a Tony, and an Emmy.
Why am I thinking Denzel? That's the only person that came to my mind.
Oh, he not
Clue
from
number
there.
6.
Oh
In
wait.
Oh, it's a female.
2013, she received a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
Oh shoot. Oh God, her name.
Say something that you
Clue number
give me a movie
7.
that she was in.
Okay.
One
She
one
was
of-
in How to Get Away with Murder.
One
That's
of
her.
12.
What's her name?
Oh my God, Viola Davis.
Yes.
Is that your final answer?
Yes,
That's the only one I can come up with.
yes.
Yes.
Okay, they say it's Viola Davis. Darius, are they correct?
I'm sorry if I'm wrong. Oh, yes, that's her. That's her.
The greatest snot crier in the history of movie and
Oh, it's
television.
not.
It is indeed
I knew
Viola
it.
Davis.
Oh,
The
my
second,
God.
that's the second one. That's the second
It
one I
is
knew.
Viola Davis. You guys got it in 6 clues, so you guys get 3 points. It
I
gives you
couldn't get her name.
16.
The pressure.
Wow.
And now the
Thank you, Claire.
pressure shifts
We have to get
to
this in 4.
Shane and
We
Devon.
have to get
Thank you,
this in
Claire.
4.
Guys.
Here it is. If you get it in 5 clues or less,
Oh,
you win the game.
Oh, God.
I'm a mute mic so I can curse.
Anything after clue 5 and you get it correct, it's a tie. The important thing is you guys probably want to get it right, right? You get it right. Whether you get it right in 6 questions, you either tie or you're gonna win. That's what you know, but you want to get it right.
My heart is beating.
So here we go.
Getting hot. Okay. We got this.
Clue number 1, born in New York City. And that is indeed accurate. That's right. All right, clue number 2. Broke into the business at the age of 21 playing Smitty. Clue number 3. Was discovered by Dennis Miller.
Oh no.
Clue number 4. Went double platinum twice. 1993, 1996. Clue number 5. Was fired from NBC in 1995. Let's try to slow him down a little bit. Clue number 6.
I have no idea.
Slept on Judd Apatow's floor while trying to make it.
Oh no.
I think Adam
Sorry.
Sandler.
Okay. Is that your final answer?
Unless you have a better answer.
Nope, that's it.
All right. They said Adam Sandler. It took them 6 clues. If they're right, his highest grossing movie is an animated movie. It is indeed Adam Sandler. They were correct.
Wow. Way to go.
Clutch. That was clutch.
Very clutch.
That was
God.
indeed correct. It is indeed Adam
1-2
Sandler. And ladies and gentlemen, for the first time in the history of Race to 8, we end 2 rounds with a tie.
Whoa!
What a game this has been.
I
10%.
feel like I knew it after 5-2, but like I had to be sure. Fuck.
Pressure-packed game, but we got a tie game. And look, I'm the host of the show. I don't even know what happens in a tiebreak. I'm going to give you the floor. We have a tie. What is the tiebreak?
Oh, no.
So, guys, in the event of a tie, which is what we have right here, we go to one of our favorite games called Give Me One.
Oh, Lord. Shane, you go.
Give Me One is a game where you will hear a topic, a subject, and then you will alternate turns giving an answer until either someone is incorrect or cannot answer in time. You only get about 3 to 4 seconds to provide an
Yeah, we
answer.
usually say 5. Usually 5 is the number. So, for example, we might say, NFL teams, and you guys, each team would alternate giving an answer. And as Dare said, either when somebody says a wrong answer or gets stumped, then, that team is eliminated, and then the other team will indeed win the game. So, Darius, are we selecting one person from each team, or are we just letting both teams kind of spot out answers? How are we doing?
We're going to nominate one.
Okay. All right.
Come on, Shane. You're good at this. Come on.
Oh my God.
All right. So clearly Claire has nominated Shane. So Shane,
What if it's like Cosby Show characters? Claire would know all of them.
Oh, man.
It's going to be the battle of the Shanes.
Oh,
here
God.
we go. Okay,
Battle out.
Shane versus Shane. The battle of the Shane.
You got
Come on,
this.
Shane.
I believe in you.
All right, Darius, I'm going to let you give them the topic.
Topic of today's Give Me One, U.S. state capitals.
U.S. state capitals. Okay, so since we'll do it this way, since Shane and Claire started round 2 and we still have a tie, I will go with Shane from the Good Game Guys podcast. We'll start first, and then we'll just alternate. So we'll start once you name a state capital.
So we'll start with me.
Yep, we're starting with you.
All right. Do we name just the capital or the capital and the state's the capital?
You can just say the city if you
Okay.
prefer.
All right, Jacksonville.
Jacksonville. Shane.
Austin.
Austin.
Hartford.
Hartford.
Dover.
Providence.
Dover. I'm sorry, what did you say, Shane?
Providence.
Providence. Shane.
Tallahassee.
Tallahassee.
Boston.
Boston. I am going to stop the game here. Shane from the Good Game Guys podcast said Jacksonville, and Jacksonville is not a capital.
See, right from the start, you shouldn't have.
Oh, no.
And I know that because Shane aired you out by saying Tallahassee.
Yep.
No.
He aired you out by saying
I couldn't get
Tallahassee.
that fast enough.
What did you say?
I was like, wait, is there another Jacksonville that I didn't know?
And that's what
and I thought it was going to be a smart move to get rid of Florida first.
Oh man.
Okay.
All right, so the tie has been broken.
It's all good, buddy. No worries.
It was a great game. Listen, it was a great game.
Great game.
Shane and Claire, you guys are our winners tonight in what was an epic battle that had to go to a tiebreaker. And you guys pulled it out, so congratulations. Shane and Devon. You guys came up just short.
It was a good game.
But were excellent. Listen, excellent competitors. You guys did a great job tonight.
Thank you.
So we really appreciate you guys being on with us. Before we let you go, because Shane and Claire will get to play the Race to 8 round. Before we let you go, I do want you guys to talk a little bit about your podcast and let people know how they can listen, how they can check it out.
Sure. Shane, do you want to take it?
I will allow you to give a nice synopsis since I
Sure.
just got done doing my job.
Yeah, of course. So we're the Good Game Guys. Pretty much we just talk about video games, just our passion. We play video games with each other a lot. And we decided why not talk about it, share our love of video games. Specifically, one game that we play, Apex Legends, which is a great game that we both love. We delve into other games and then other facets of, I would say, nerd media is what I like to call it. So like D&D, which is Dungeons and Dragons, anime, any kind of movies or tabletop games that we like to play. And we just have in-depth conversations about it and stuff like that. Our podcast is available on Google, Apple, Spotify. We're uploading videos to YouTube, TikTok. We also have an Instagram, Facebook page, and Twitter as well. So we're
okay. And where can they find you guys on your social media?
So on Twitter, we're at Good Games Guys Pod. You can also find the Good Game Guys on Facebook, that page. I'm not too sure what our Instagram handle is, Shane. Shane created
Good Game Guys Pod universally. Email address too if you want to email goodgameguyspod@gmail.com.
Yep.
Okay, sweet. All right, so
don't email me questions about state capitals.
You were rolling with the other ones were right. It was just like
I know. My play was get that one out because if you live in Florida, you got to know it. And clearly, if you don't live in Florida, you don't know
it.
That's the problem.
Listen, it sounded great.
There are some people in Florida who think Miami is our capital.
At least I knew that wasn't it.
I mean,
I was
why
so
wouldn't
confident.
I think Miami is by Miami or Orlando.
Right.
They should.
There's a lot of prominent places in Florida.
I'm kidding.
But I just followed you guys on TikTok. I'll have to catch you on the other stuff.
Yeah,
awesome. Man. Appreciate it.
All right, sweet. Yeah, definitely. I would definitely have to give the podcast a listen. I have a daughter who's a big anime fan.
Nice.
She's been trying to get me on. I think I watched some with her, and I'm just not my thing, but hey, all about the bonding. I think she's a big haiku fan. I think.
Oh, my sister is super into haiku, so
yeah. So she was into that and some other ones too. That's just the one. That's just the one that I just remember off the top of my head. So
I don't like sports animes.
Yeah, but again, Shane, Devon, thanks so much for being on. We're gonna say farewell to you guys. We really appreciate you being on, and I hope you guys maybe we can do this again. Have you guys back on and
definitely
for another fun game night, if you will.
Yeah,
for sure. Yeah, thanks for having us on.
Thanks for having us.
All right, man. Take care.
Have a good one.
All right, guys.
All right, Shane and Claire, you guys, a little redemption, right, Shane? Is that how you feeling right now?
Listen, I've missed getting to this round. I'm so happy to be back.
You came in clutch the 11th hour fill-in, and then you win. So
I mean, isn't that what happened the last time too with James? Didn't I come in?
Maybe, yeah, maybe so.
So
all
clearly,
right,
that's what I'm.
Shane, here we go. It's the Race to 8 round. I think you guys have been here before. There's going to be a topic here. There's going to be eight phrases that you will one person will have to read or give clues. The other person will have to guess the answers. Of course, with the clues, you cannot say it rhymes with, it sounds like, and you cannot use any of the words in these songs. These are songs that is the category tonight. So you guys, I'll let you and Claire, when Claire comes back, decide who's going to.
Might be going back to the bathroom.
No, she's back. She's back. Oh, she's changing rooms like she's on the award show. She's going, what's up? Like she changed her outfits for an award show. But you guys will can decide amongst yourselves who's going to be the clue giver and who's going to be the clue guesser.
Oh my God. How are you with songs?
I don't know if you heard, but the category tonight is songs.
Okay. I don't know.
Okay.
It depends on what the song is.
Okay, so do you feel, because you've been in the final round before, do you feel more confident giving the clues or receiving?
Yeah, I'm more comfortable giving them.
Okay.
But I mean, I can guess it too. Okay, what are you more comfortable doing? Because you've been in like on both sides, right?
Yeah, but James didn't do a good job of answering my clues. So, and I thought I had some really good clues. So
okay, you're right.
I will receive. You can give the clues.
Okay.
All right. So Claire is going to give the clues. Shane is going to be the guesser. You guys will have 2 minutes to get all 8 songs correct. And if you do,
can we switch?
Guys,
can we switch? Can we switch? Can we switch?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, let's just do that because just in case I might know a song, but I don't know the title of the song. Let's just switch.
Okay. So Shane is going to give the clues, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
God.
And Claire is going to guess. All right. So
Don't
Shane, I think Darius will be sending you these songs in a DM, IM, and then we'll get started. You guys will have 2 minutes to get these 8 clues. If you get them right, you guys will be the first team ever to win Race to 8, and we will relinquish some prize to you guys. So that'll be cool. So we're rooting for you. We want to see somebody win. So we're rooting for you guys. So screen will come up. Remember too, as the guesser, Claire, that you will have the first letter of the answers up. So that can be a little bit of a guide for you as well. So just kind of pay close attention to the board as we get started here.
All right. I'm trying to find good reception.
Oh, go.
Just move it a little inch.
Yeah.
My internet's acting like circa 2006.
Acting like AOL? Acting like some little dial-up action?
Yeah, AOL. Okay. All right, come on. We got this.
All right. I got the songs.
All right. So the screen is up. I think there's a timer. So these specifically, guys, 90s #1 hits. Listen, golden era music, right? They say the 90s was it, depending on the genre. I know hip hop was pretty big in the 90s, R&B. So I think there's a timer that's going to come up. Is that right, Darius?
Yeah, if it's working today.
I didn't hear what he
said. If it's working today, we'll see.
Okay, I was going to say, if not, I can be the self timer. I can use my timer, and I'll just mark. I'll just yell out after every 30 seconds. So we can do that. So we can get started once Shane begins to give the first clue. Remember, Shane, you don't necessarily have to go in order. So If you guys get stuck on one, you guys can move on to the other and come back. So keep that in mind as well. So I'll start the timer when you start speaking.
Okay, Claire. First one, Boys to Men song. Think of when somebody dies or you lost that person.
In the road.
Okay.
Correct. End of the road.
Good.
That's correct.
Next, number 2. Biggie, song made after Biggie died by Puffy and Faith.
I'll be missing you.
Good.
That's correct. That's 2.
All right, Brandy and Monica, number 3.
The Boy's Mine.
That's correct. 30 seconds have passed.
Number 4, Will Smith, Cowboys.
Wild Wild West.
That's 4.
Good. Number 5, Michael Jackson. It's the opposite of when you have a whole bunch of people around. When you're by yourself,
you're not alone.
That's correct.
Number 6, Sir Mix-a-Lot.
Big girl. I like big butts and I can't. What?
1 minute.
Okay, what do you call a young child?
A young child, a kid, a boy.
No. When they
Big.
what do you call a young child when you're breastfeeding them? They're your what?
Baby got back.
There we go.
That's 6. You got 2 more.
Okay, West Coast State, Tupac.
California Love.
Okay.
All right.
And the last one, blank.
30 seconds left.
I had to fight. Think of that saying. I had to fight. Okay. What? Right now, you're living your
That's life.
Okay, that's the last word. That's
Life.
the last word.
Life.
15 seconds.
Okay, so
Who is it by?
not a little bit, but a lot of
more life. But a bit and more life. Oh no!
Oprah Winfrey. Oh my
God!
All my life I had to fight.
All my life.
Oh, you could have said
Casey and JoJo.
I didn't know who sang the song. I knew from the beginning that was going to be the one to do me in.
My life.
You guys had 7.
Dang.
You guys
That's
had
fine.
7.
That's okay.
You guys had 7 with 25 seconds left. I thought for sure you guys got through 7 faster than anybody else. It was a good. I think when you guys hit 7, it was a minute and 30 seconds had passed. You guys had at least 30 seconds left to get that final clue.
Shane stopped giving clues though.
I could because
he didn't know the artist. I think he tried to go another route because he didn't know who sang the song.
So I'm like, blank. I had to fight.
All my life, you want the color purple.
You could have said that color purple line. I guess that might have helped.
And that's what I said it in. I said Oprah Winfrey.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay. I missed that.
Oh, you said a lot. Like that's what you mean by all.
Yeah.
I
thought you guys had it.
Oh my God! I wish I knew Casey and JoJo's catalog.
You guys spent a lot of time on the Sir
Baby Got
Back too.
Yeah,
but you guys still have plenty because you guys breezed through. Like I think Baby Got Back was like what, the 6th one. You guys got through the first 5 so fast that I thought when you got number 7, I was like, oh, they got it. Wow, so close. 7 out of 8. Did we have someone else who got 7 out of 8?
Yes.
It was me and
Oh yes, it was you and
Devin.
It wasn't
young. Oh, I forgot it for some reason. I'm sorry.
Oh, it was the It was the lady from the relationship podcast, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So, guys, you were so very close.
Oh,
So very close. Came up just short of the 8 needed to win the race to 8 round, but we really appreciate Shane and Claire for playing along. You guys are winners of the game. So, of course, you guys know it. You guys been back before. You guys can return to defend your crown and take on the Race to 8 board once again. Listen, there are not many things that are undefeated in life. But right now, this Race to 8 board is undefeated. It's like Floyd Mayweather and the Race to 8 board. They're undefeated. They can't be beaten. So that is another episode of Race to 8. We thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to tune in next week for another exciting round of Race to 8. Congrats to Shane and Claire for their win tonight. We'll see you guys next week. Peace.